of the season before making that decision. And here we go. Ken Maurer, Marat Kogut, and Eric Lewis, our three-man officiating crew. Nuggets have won 2 in a row. 10 and 14 overall. First possession, shot clock's at 5. Gallinari hoists up a prayer, and it's off the mark. Kenneth Faried's got it, and Garnett takes it away.
Now, not the kind of first possession you want to start the game with.
Into the lane, popped out, three-pointer on the way, Wiggins. Well, Andrew Wiggins, who's shooting just 26% from beyond the arc, which is not very good, but he's averaging 20.5 points per game, which is very good. Gallinari took an extra step.
So you get a long shot under duress late in the shot clock, possession 1, a turnover, possession 2. Early in the games is when you got to fight that back-to-back fatigue. Denver playing the most so far in the season of that home and then road back-to-backs.
On 0 days rest. The Nuggets have played 5 games. They're 1 and 4 in those 5. But the last one, they won at Toronto on a difficult back-to-back. Wiggins off the mark and a good box out by Joffrey Lauvergne.
And usually in fatigue games, you got to have just 1 or 2 spark guys.
Gallinari, the Nuggets' leading scorer, into Joffrey, and he runs over Garnett. Charging. And Garnett.
Only reason I do not like this call, and Garnett was set, but it's a blind. I mean, it's almost like a back screen. There's no time to even catch because Joffrey never even moved from his pivot foot. And you've got to give that guy a room to land, don't you?
Well, I'm not sure on a post entry, but I know out in the midcourt area, that's for sure, as Jameer Nelson comes up with the steal. Good screen by Joffrey. Give it to Kenneth.
Wish Danilo would go backdoor on that play.
Harris lays it in. And Gary Harris has been playing great basketball since his return. Double figures in 7 of his last 8. Once again, a career high. 21. Made 8 of 11 last night against the Rockets. Alley-oop to Wiggins. And it's out of bounds off the Timberwolves.
But just a little high. Gallinari never saw the pass. Wiggins, if he's able to control it, it's going to have an easy. See right there, Gallinari, oh gosh, he didn't dunk that. And then just stuffed himself on the backboard. We call those self-blocks.
Now Harris covered by Kevin Martin. Nuggets trying to get some offense going. It's been sluggish so far. Gallinari, 6 to shoot. Nuggets are stuck. Harris is going to have to launch. He does. He beats the clock and hits.
Well, and Gallo playing with the basketball out one-on-one, but he's at 23 feet, and Harris just saved him.
Towns, that's off the mark, and Joffrey's got the rebound. Joffrey, 14 points, career high, 11 rebounds last night. His second double-double as a Denver Nugget. Now screen and roll coming. Joffrey's got it. Come in, little floater. Nope.
I got it.
Trying to take it away from Garnett. They couldn't now. Ricky Rubio on the run, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Now Rubio really having a struggle. And I said in the open, as talented as Timberwolves are as individual talents, their point guard is lacked. And he's shooting, what, 30-some% from the field, 20-some% from the three-point line. You saw him kind of get a little more aggressive in that game a week ago against Denver. You see it early on, maybe trying to do that also.
In the 2 games against the Nuggets so far, he had 12 and 8 assists in the first. 13, 7 assists, 5 rebounds in the second game. So Rubio hits a couple. Minnesota leads 5-4. Nuggets have won 2 straight, 4 of their last 5. Looking for that 3-game win streak. I'm going to put that together. Now Gallinari drives into Wiggins, and he's fouled.
Not a lot of clean movement yet in this game.
How long does it usually take, Scott, on a back-to-back, on the second part of it, where you're feeling comfortable? You've got the grogginess out, you're feeling good.
Well,
I mean, I'm talking 10 minutes, a quarter, a half.
No, I mean, it depends. Sometimes it takes a little bit of the flow of the game. That's why I always thought back-to-back games, you want to get a lather in warm-ups. You know, try to get really loosened in. A lot of times you need that emotional spark, and that emotional spark will come from someone making
that against the Nuggets this past Friday night. The all-time series, the Nuggets lead at 68-44. T-Wolves 30-25 here in Minnie. And they've split the first two so far this season. Garnett at the base, his favorite shot. That's good.
Well, he's still got that little turnaround, doesn't he?
He sure does. Garnett, 6'11", 253 in his 21st season from Farragut Academy.
Does not like Kenneth Faried, or at least he acts like it.
Garnett, the third oldest player in the NBA. Andre Miller is the first. We may see Andre a little bit later in this game as Gallinari trapped. Fareed's got it, and he hits an 11-footer. Kenneth Faried with the bucket.
But Garnett still runs good for a 50-year-old, doesn't he?
Sure does. Wiggins, tough shot over Gallinari, and it's good.
Wiggins did not have that confidence to even take that shot last year.
Wiggins, the rookie of the year a season ago. And the #1 overall pick. Great pass and a great adjustment by Faried in the air.
And he thought he got slapped by Garnett and wanted to call.
9-8 T-Wolves. 9-14 overall. Just 3-9 at home though. Played very poorly here at the Target Center. Now Garnett, that's a little bit out of his range, isn't it? Yep, coming up short. Rebound Joffre. Jameer Nelson and Rubio the foul. Rubio is not quick of foot defensively.
Here's that Gallo Faried. And watch, see if Garnett makes some contact, kind of gets him right on top of the head. Faried laughing about it.
Gallinari is a nifty passer. He had 7 assists last night to go with his 15 points. Also had 2 steals. There's another good pass. Faried short arm that one. And Garnett the rebound. They're not averaging just 3 points and 5 rebounds in limited action. Now in the lane, Martin, extra pass, Garnett. That looks good, is good.
Well, they love
just 52% this season. And the first one comes up short. See the lowest percentage, that's Andre Drummond. Right behind is Jordan, right side, and the Nuggets.
Good tip by Joffrey. And
good hustle.
If you're a big guy, and not saying any bad for Faried, but he's shooting free throws, you're assuming it's a miss.
You're at DEFCON 1 as soon as that ball leaves his hand. Got a whistle inside. Foul's going to go on Denver.
And Rubio really trying to turn his game into get into the paint, try to get to the lane, get some free throws. His shot and the lack of confidence right now he has on that shot.
Now a big concern for Denver as Jameer Nelson picks up his 2nd foul. Rubio, meanwhile, is a great free throw shooter, 85%. 5th year from Spain. He was the 5th overall pick back in 2009. That one's off the mark. Kenneth has it, and he's fouled by Towns. Oh, and Towns is going to pick up. Gallinari converts.
I saw the foul, and then watch after the whistle. Not a lot, but the reaction was enough for Kenny to say technical.
Karl Anthony Towns, the #1 overall pick from Kentucky. Played 1 season there. Averaged 10.5 points, 6.5 rebounds. The rookie of the month for October and November. And had a season high of 28 in the first matchup against the Nuggets.
They had a mix-up good there, and they're going to put Faried on the free throw line.
Karl Anthony Towns, a contender for the rookie of the year. There's some have even said that he might be chosen for the All-Star game. I don't think his numbers are that good as Faried knocks it in. Nuggets free throw shooting has been better lately, with the exception of Kenneth Faried, who missed 9 in that one game. But if he's on, the Nuggets have a pretty good collection of free throw shooters. 12-12. Into the lane, Martin off the mark. Tapped out, pass underneath, blocked! Wow. Towns got stuffed by Kenneth Fareed. Over to Joffre, he'll shoot the three. Got it! Joffre!
Well, Garnett had to go all the way deep. Towns kind of jawing with the official, thought he got fouled on the block. Joffre found himself all alone.
Joffrey's been okay from three-point land early this season. Now Wiggins coming in. Missed it. Under pressure again from the Manimal. Gallinari's on his horse. Give it to Manimal. Score it! Nuggets are running.
That you said, how do you get in the game? You want to get in the game on a back-to-back, push yourself, make yourself go fast.
A 7-1 scoring run for the Denver Nuggets. Now into Towns. And Towns fouled by Laverne. That'll be 2 on Joffre.
Here's the first block right there. Towns didn't like it. And that leads to, see, Towns is back there talking to the official, leaves Joffre all alone. And then no block, but a good protect the rim move by Fareed also. And then runs. So you defend on one end and you get the layup on the other.
Darrell Arthur coming off the bench quickly. And he will replace Joffre Laverne, who picks up his second foul.
See a little more athletic size in there with Zhang and Bialici. So you bring Arthur in.
Kevin Martin can't shoot over to Rubio. He will. A little set shot. That's good. Three-pointer for Ricky Rubio. You pointed out, Scott, he's only shooting 20% from out there.
Now, Rubio's only hit 6 threes all year, now 7, and 2 of them were against Denver.
Skip pass. Harris recovers. Dribble drive. Come underneath. Dump it. And Manimal is fouled again. This time by Nemanja Bjelica.
And a good job by Gary Harris. That pass a little errant, corralling it, and then making a move, an aggressive move to the basket that gets freed once again to the free throw line.
Kenneth very active early. That's his 8th point. Now Randy Foye will come on and replace Jameer Nelson. So Jameer sits with 2 fouls. Foye will play the point. Randy Foye, interestingly, as Fareed sets for the second free throw. Randy Foye has not scored a point in the first 2 games against Minnesota, in either one. And he'll be asked to play a big role tonight, covering Rubio. And it's wiped out by the Manimal. Another block shot for Kenneth Fareed. Foye snap it into the corner. Arthur gets it back. Dump it. And Darrell scores it. Terrific interior passing by Denver.
Little 2-man game with Fareed and Darrell.
Now Fareed with 9 points. He leads all scores. Once again, the Nuggets doing some damage in the paint as Martin answers with a 2-pointer.
And a tough shot, but Martin, of all the players, he shoots with such a funny lean on his shot anyway that almost made that one look easy.
Loose ball. Fareed snaps it over to Gallinari. Harris for 3. Nope, Fareed there. And he missed it. Harris with a steal. He's covered by Zhang now. There's some scrambled matchups. Now Randy Foye. Over the top. Off the heel. Zhang has the rebound. I mentioned the T-Wolves had lost 6 of 7. Their only win was here against the Lakers in overtime, 123-122. Last Sunday they lost at Phoenix, 108-101. Go back to the 2-man game.
Well, first pass got scrambled. Darrell picks it back. I'll try it again, and then boom, tip off. Just good aggressive play to the rim, though.
Now, Randy Foye will chat with Michael Malone. Will Barton has come on.
Denver 8-2 points in the paint right now. While they're shooting at 50%.
Harris goes out with 4 points, a couple of rebounds, and a steal. 21-17 Denver, approaching the 3-minute mark, first quarter. Glad you're with us here on Altitude. Now, Wiggins guarded by Barton. Knocked away.
Wiggins just kind of Barton kind of pulled the chair out on Wiggins.
Seemed it. Well, credit the Nuggets with a steal there. Foy to Arthur. Arthur off the mark. And the defensive rebound to Gorgui Dieng. Here comes Zach LaVine, who's come on. Second-year man from UCLA. Tipped away. Bad pass by LaVine. Gallinari give it to Foy. Barton's been on a terrific hot streak. Here he comes again, and he lays it in. Last 6 games, averaging 19 points per contest.
And Dieng trying to protect for Fareed, and the dump-off just gets there late. He's a good shot blocker.
Minnesota with 3 straight turnovers. Nuggets taking advantage. Now, Bjelica right by Arthur for the dunk. Bjelica, last 5 seasons overseas, in Turkey a season ago.
I think he thought he had help from Fareed. Fareed
apparently not.
Buffing a little bit, still in a target timeout zone.
Kenneth has it. He's been great here in the first period. Gonna bang his way in. Couldn't finish it. Fareed's exhausted. He'll have to come out soon. Now Wiggins in the lane. Got it, and a foul.
Guys.
Wiggins free throw good. So Wiggins has 8 points here in the first period. Fareed has 9. Nikola Jokic has come on for Denver. Gallinari into the lane, and he's tripped. And it should be a 2-shot foul.
Gallo talked. There's a group of 2 guys and 2 little kids that got a sign up there, and I asked him what it said. It's written in Italian. He said it's a small town. So I'm not really sure where it is, but it's in Italy. And then some other guy came in and shows a picture to us that when Gallo was like a youngster, he took 10 years ago, I guess, close to 10 years ago. He's 15.
2 free throws for Gallo. You saw Papa Nicolau waiting to come in for Gallo. Next dead ball. Now handling at the point will be Zach LaVine. Free throw story so far. Nuggets 6 of 9. You might remember last night in the second half, the Nuggets made 15 of their last 16 free throws. That shot's off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and Foy comes away with it. Michael Malone raving about his guards rebounding last night as that ball goes right through the legs of Darrell Arthur. Foy says, my bad. Well, the 4th turnover for the Nuggets. Now Papa Nicolau comes in, replacing Gallinari.
And I thought what a spark yesterday off the bench Papa Nicolau was too. He was outstanding.
Papa Nicolau, Jokic, the bench performers outstanding. Jokic covering Dieng now. In the lane, Dieng stripped. Chance for the break. Papa Nicolau, dump it. Martin draws the double. Now against Bjelica. Pass to Arthur. His man fell asleep. Tayshaun Prince, one of the great defenders 10 years ago in the NBA. Not so much anymore, and it's 27-22. On that great 2004, I believe, Detroit team with Chauncey and the gang, Scott. The Detroit
Rip
Pistons.
Hamilton, Ben Wallace.
Shabazz Muhammad launches off the mark, and Barton snaps down the rebound. 12 seconds for Denver. Can they finish it up here? Barton one-on-one against Tayshaun Prince. Barton crosses over, lost it. 2 to shoot. LaVine pulls up. Hastings in downtown, right near the Mayo Clinic, as Nikola Jokic has the rebound. We set sail into the second quarter. We'll take a look at our Mountain Dew stats. Nuggets shooting 50%, Minnesota just under that. Nuggets having a good night rebounding as Randy Foy hits the 3. His first points for the former Minnesota Timberwolf. Now Zach LaVine casts off. Wow. That's good.
LaVine shot that one like he knew what he was doing. Just came off the screen. They went under the screen, and Hey, I'm shooting 36%. I can make this shot.
Why not? Papa Nikolau's got it. He's guarded by Shabazz Muhammad. Pass into the corner. Foy again. Yes! Well, what is it about players that used to play
going
against
home,
their former team?
Absolutely.
A homecoming of sorts for Randy Foy.
Think about how Papa
Nicolau last night.
Remember how Kostas played last night.
Levine hits again. Levine having a good season, averaging 14.5 points, 3.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds, shooting 90% from the line.
The way he can get up and how fast he is, he can hit jump shots. Watch out.
Going to get a pass and a cut. Pass under to Papa Nicolau. Papa. Up and under. Hang. Got it.
Wow, nice move. Papa Nicolau.
35-29.
Two would come out sometime.
6-point lead for Denver. Muhammad is an air ball. Now Will Barton with it. Barton, no look pass. Arthur.
Well,
Got it.
Tell you, maybe this second unit, we saw a little bit in that third quarter, just getting an identity and a comfort with themselves because, man, they are absolutely moving and kicking and turning and playing 2.5 hours before the game actually starts. So you wonder why Will Barton is playing the way he is. Man, he is putting in the time and effort with Steve Hess.
Levine in the lane, and he drops it in. So Zach Levine.
We're going to have more of that workout this week on the Mike Malone Show. Catch it here on Altitude.
9 points for Levine. The Nuggets leading 37-31. Foy around his man, in trouble. Throw it away. Now Levine try to ride it in on Miller.
And Levine is coming
in the league. Really struggled.
Hey, if your kid's looking for extra skill work over the winter break, check out the Bill Hanzig Holiday Hoops Camp. The camp runs December 28th to 29th at the Gold Crown Fieldhouse. And all campers receive one free ticket to an upcoming Nuggets game. You can visit goldcrownfoundation.com. You can register there. You can find about team discounts and a whole bunch more information.
One thing we know about the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're an outstanding free throw shooting team. 80.5%. Barton's got it, put it up, no.
Well, he's just fighting though. I mean, he's in between two guys. Shane doesn't like the call. He just gets in there, and that's part of that, maybe that strength, that core strength, and that explosion.
A great rebounding guard. Well, the Nuggets have it with 24 to shoot. Barton around his man.
Well, he's waiting for Foy to move.
Foy's got a lane. Barton fumbles it. 10 to shoot. Barton in there. They block the shot.
Yeah, he got lane. He got a little bit too horizontal to the floor.
Levine's got the last 11 for Minnesota. Wide open underneath is Tayshaun Prince.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Papa Nicolau.
Nice.
And he lays it up and in.
Well, I think you just surprised Zhang just then because he just got to the basket and like quick layup.
He can't be on the Minnesota scouting report much. That shot is off the mark. Foy has it. Randy Foy pushing it. Jokic with it. In the post against Zhang. Pretty good shot blocker. And Jokic foul. Go back to Papa. More Papa.
Watch how fast he kind of gets in there on the second handoff. He gets inside. He just gets up there, get it out of my hand quick before Zhang can block it.
You always talk about that. When you come off a screen, you gotta turn that corner like you want to score.
Absolutely.
Then that opens up every other thing. Foy.
Foy made a blind pass.
Into Jokic. And he's got it.
I'm telling you.
Where'd he go?
You could probably put a piece of paper underneath his jumping ability, and yet his footwork and his touch are really good. Really good.
Nuggets 16 points in the paint. Shabazz Muhammad. Minnesota's got some scores. There's no doubt about that. Shabazz Muhammad, one of those other UCLA guys, third-year man now.
Mike Miller telling Papa, he said, listen, we're the same size. We can switch this.
Papa crossing over on Rudesh. He almost falls down. Jokic volleyballs it out to Miller. He shoots the three. Zheng with the rebound. Damjan Rudesh is in. He's a second-year man from Croatia. He wears number 10. Good three-point shooter. Made 9 of 17 from beyond the arc tonight. And there's a foul on Papa Nicolau with a reach. Good call. And first on Kostas. Going to be side out of bounds. Minnesota averages 102.5 on offense. They give up 103.5, but they have been allowing more than that lately. Levine cut off by Miller. Muhammad with the floater.
When he gets close to the basket, Muhammad, he's one of those guys. He's going to be a scorer.
Will Barton around. Papa Nicolau to Jokic. Jokic going to work. Flops up the little floater, and that's good.
You see how soft it is?
Yeah.
I mean, he goes, makes that hard step to get himself into that little jump hook, and then the ball just comes out softly.
Nuggets have made 7 of 12 in the period. Levine long range. That rims in and out. Now Papa on the run. He wants a fast break. Give it out to Miller. Over to Foy. Foy for three. Yes! Randy Foy knocks in the triple. He's made all three-point shots. And the Nuggets lead is back up to 9. Three-point story tonight. Both teams clicking. 9 is the biggest lead. Muhammad in the lane, knocked away. Barton got some clear sailing. Will O'Rama. And now it's
right in this franchise's wheelhouse right now.
Nuggets are 9 for 14 shooting in the second quarter. The bench has contributed 27, so they're plus 10. Wiggins back in. Forces it up. Papa Nicolau after it. It'll be Nuggets basketball. Love the energy from Kostas Papa Nicolau.
2 games in a row, he's gotten some time, and he's a guy that says, if I'm going to get some time, I'm going to fight for it. Wiggins missed his shot, nearly gets it. But you're right. I mean, his effort, I thought, helped turn the game around last night.
Nuggets out rebounding the Timberwolves by 9. It's an 11-point lead. Pass under to Papa Nicolau. The backhand lane is good.
He lost his shoe. He's saying timeout. The official says we don't do timeouts for flat tires.
Tayshaun Prince fakes the three. Papa Nicolau still with the flat tire.
Don't let Will Barnes see it. He might throw it away.
Another turnover for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And they're a man down. Let's see if Minnesota recognizes it.
Another shoe incident for Denver tonight. Barton shaking and baking. Extra pass. Foy, long range. Got it! So Randy Foy, who has been struggling all season from three-point land, he comes home to see his former team, and he's made 4 from beyond the arc. 53-37 Denver. Red hot shooting. Now Towns answers.
Jokic had to give help. Rubio showing the drive. Towns stepped back out. He has that ability.
Towns averaging just under 15 points and 9 rebounds.
Saying a while ago, good thing Will Bard didn't see Gross's flat tire.
Foy's feeling it. He's ready to launch. Now Jokic against Towns. Jokic left hand, nope, rimmed out. Second round. Now he's replaced by Joffrey Lauvergne, the 55th overall pick in 2013. Wiggins, nice work.
You can see you just come off that down screen, just curl it in, so all the defense is on your hip. Get in as close as you can.
Let's see if this group for Denver can keep things going. Nuggets had pushed the lead up to 16. Foy feeling it. He banks one in. So the first 2-pointer for Randy Foy. And he has 14 points on 5 of 6 shooting.
Which is the lead Denver enjoys right now.
55-41. Good guys. Miller trying to keep the ball away from Wiggins. He's got it on the back door. Couldn't finish it. Chance for the fast break. If the Nuggets can get it out of there. Ahead to Miller.
Good rest they're allowed to have now for Jameer Nelson.
Foy again! Randy Foy is on fire!
Now, you mentioned his struggles, and they have been struggles. You and I were talking to Chris Fleming last night and talking about just our Stevenson Automotive. Did you know Eileen's going to get a chance to be a semifinalist to win a Stevenson Automotive car? Tickets to an upcoming game.
Well, needless to say, Randy Foy has been the big story here in the second quarter for the Denver Nuggets. He has 17 points. The T-Wolves, as a team, have 17 points. And the Nuggets lead by 17 points. That's symmetry, Scott.
Foy playing great. He ties up Towns, who had a bucket.
And that's going to be a foul on Barton. He may be hurt.
And Barton ran into Rubio, and he's holding that right shoulder. That is not good. You do not want to see that. He just came from nowhere.
Sometimes it's just an unusual collision, an unusual play.
Well, you don't know if it's a stinger, if it popped out just a little bit. He's raising it. Dan Sheminsky was getting up. The officials have to give the trainer permission to come out on the floor.
Rubio's handling at the point now. Kevin Martin back in. Martin shoots a fadeaway. Towns is there. Going to try to power it up amongst a thicket of Nuggets. Mike Miller raises his hand. Michael Malone said of Mike Miller, he said, look, he's not a great defender now, but he knows when to take the hard foul.
Well, they called that on Randy Foy, and Miller doing a good job sitting there trying to raise his hand, saying, no, that's me, that's me. Remember, Jameer Nelson on the bench with 2. They'd like to get out of this quarter, not have to bring Jameer back in.
Towns, a good free throw shooter, 81.5%. The numbers for Foy here, he's got a new season high with 17. Made all 6, and 5 for 5 from 3. His career high, if you're wondering, is 36 points.
You need to watch Will Barton. He's not had a chance to shoot with that right arm since that collision.
Now they're covering Randy Foy very tightly. Pass it to Joffrey, stumbling, and a foul. Rudesh on the reach.
Rudesh pushed him. Rudesh picks up the foul. A little early on the thing. So he tripped on the foot. The foot's there, and intentional or not, a trip is a foul.
Crowd doesn't like it.
He tripped him.
Nuggets by 15. And another call.
Anthony Downs is really being pretty. Martin's on his rubbing against him. That to me is just a trip. First one, good call. This one, Denver gets a benefit.
Yeah, that's a rubbing call for sure.
Here's his first time to shoot since that collision.
Hey, a reminder, CSU Global is a 100% online university where you can earn your bachelor's or master's degree. Apply now at csuglobal.edu. Now Adrian Payne comes on, second-year man from Michigan State, a one-time teammate of Gary Harris. One more free throw coming for Will Barton. Kenneth Reed is back in. Barton makes 1 of 2. So the Nuggets have put up 59 and lead by 16.
And Denver's small, and Minnesota with a couple 7-footers.
Wiggins covered by Papa Nicolau now. He's got some stock to him. In the lane, put it up and got it. Wiggins got a soft touch in there too, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty good. And he got confident. I thought his season took off last year when they started posting him up more and more.
Foy over to Miller. He's getting a lot of dribbling here. There's Barton in the lane. Put it up, no. There he is again, and he follows it up and in, Will Barton.
Well, good job with Freed on that first tip. Keeps it alive, goes over the basket. Will just sticking with it.
Barton 7 points, 5 rebounds here in the first half. Nuggets +8 in the rebounding department. Nice shot, Rubio on the reverse. Make it 61-47 with 53 seconds remaining. Miller's open. Ball got there late. Papanikolaou deflected. Miller after it. He volleyballs it to Papanikolaou. Under to Fareed. And Fareed puts it up and in.
Well, it almost traveled right there if he didn't, because the ball got up loose and he was stepping to the basket.
Tinkers to Evers to Manimal. That's for our buddy Dan Hyatt back in Denver. Subaru halftime report coming up. Todd Romero, Bill Hanslick in the studio tonight to talk about a scoring orgy here in the first half for Denver. Towns is fouled. He had 28 and 14 in the first meeting, but the Nuggets held him to 14 and 9 last Friday night. Two for Carl Anthony, who's an 81.5%er.
Don't forget the season of giving is here, and so are the Denver Nuggets holiday packs. The Warriors, Thunders, Bulls, and Celtics. That's a great game, that holiday pack. And you also get a Nuggets beanie and a t-shirt. Pack started at just $60. So give your favorite basketball fan the perfect holiday gift. Buy your holiday packs today at nuggets.com or call. Graham is standing by. Graham, can you hear me? Give me a shout out on my phone, 303-287-DUNK.
First squad can do. Gallinari, Fareed, Laverne, Harris, and Nelson.
They'll try to get Wiggins going real fast, real early. Just a big curl all the way around. Not sure Gallo was ready for it. Got hit low by Garnett. No help on the other side.
And that's going to be a foul on Kevin Martin. Bumping Harris out of bounds.
Well, and sometimes, and Micah was right, you got to get this first shoot. They've been sitting for a while, but sometimes they can be good. They should have energy, but can be bad because you're stiff.
Let's see if they can crank it up. Jameer Nelson over to Gallinari. He's got 6 to shoot. Got a screen and roll. Gallinari over the top. Got it! Right in Towns' face. 65-51. Gallinari with his 5th point. Only 2 Nuggets in double figures. Floyd with 17. Fareed with 11. Extra pass. Rubio. And Rubio knocks it in.
Can't make threes unless he plays the Denver Nuggets. I think it's his 3rd one. The 2nd one anyway, yeah.
Rubio's got 11. 3-point story tonight. Both teams shooting well. Fareed, elbow, got it. Now Kenneth Fareed with his 13th point. He's made 6. Check that. He's made 5 of 9 shots.
Even first 2 plays, now the 3rd one, they're running Wiggins and Gallo off screens like crazy, and he scores again. Gallo's getting hit. He's shaking his head. He's getting popped once, twice, curling. You see Minnesota trying to be aggressive.
Wiggins has 16. Now Gallinari by Wiggins. Up and under, and 2 shots coming.
Gallo gets the foul, goes through. When he comes back through, he gets in between Garnett and Fareed and pushes Fareed out of the way and said, leave him alone, let him be him.
On October 30th at Pepsi Center, Minnesota beat the Nuggets 95-78. That was the home opener, one of the most disappointing home losses of the year, but the Nuggets bouncing back this past Friday, winning 111-108 in overtime. Gallo scoring 9 of the 11 in overtime to seal the deal. They'll make it 69-56, Nuggets lead. Chris Marlowe and Scott Hastings with you on altitude as Towns scores easily past Joffrey Laverne.
Well, Minnesota is starting to get more and more people doing it. It's kind of fun.
I think we're coming along on that. That's building.
You know, we want some guy to do it from like France or something.
Switzerland, top of a mountain. Joffrey enter it to Fareed. It's knocked out of bounds by Garnett.
Garnett gets in your head, and that's how he tries to play. His skill game-wise has gone down, but he is just hard going at Kenneth Fareed right now.
Garnett in his 21st season. They're just trying to get their offense going. Nice pass to Fareed, and he drops it home. Well, the Manimal now with 15 points.
Garnett a little over-aggressive, stays out too deep and too long on Jameer Nelson.
71-58. Now into Towns. Nuggets double from the weak side. Out to Rubio. He's the open man. He short-armed it. He's a little bit like Blake Griffin in that way, Scott. He'll make a few early, and you say, hey, his shooting has improved, but when the pressure's on, it's a little bit tougher.
Well, I wish Gallo would go back door one of those.
He's got an opportunity. Jameer into the corner. Joffrey for three. Yes! Joffrey.
Oh, they're counting along, too.
Ooh. Well, -1 for Joffrey. Give him a 2. He has 7 points with 6 rebounds in his 12 minutes. Good ball movement that last time down.
Cal, they finally switched Joffrey out on Wiggins.
Not a bad idea. Now Towns going to work over Gallinari. Behind the back. And Garnett is hacked. Let's go back to Joffrey.
Here's the swing, the penetration. You see Towns slide over. He said, wait, this guy can't shoot it. His right toe might have been on the line. Seems to step a little half step forward. Garnett getting fouled on the other end. I'm telling you, he is just in Fareed's.
Kevin Garnett, and we've talked about it, the 3rd oldest player in the NBA. Who's the first? Yes. Andre Miller. We haven't seen yet tonight. 39 and 271. Duncan in the hunt. Vince Carter, Pablo Prigioni, the 5 oldest players in the NBA.
Carter or Prigioni yet this year.
Good look at Andre Miller. We got a chance to say hello to him before the game tonight. Mr. President.
Surprised if Andre became a coach someday?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. Be very good at it. Gallinari. Oh, cutting back door was Joffrey. Now he's got it. 7 to shoot. Coming in. Lay it up and in.
He knows he's got a smaller guy on him, and he just bangs Wiggins down low and lays it in.
Both Joffrey and Nicola are very skilled on the perimeter and in the post. When you look at the percentages, the Nuggets had 63% shooting. Wiggins is up to 18.
Andrew Wiggins is an all-star. I know we've seen him 3 times already, but I think, you talk about Towns, people are talking about him. Andrew Wiggins is.
Nuggets have made all 5 shots here in the period. That's going to be double dribble. Joffrey dribbled into the catch.
Here's that play. See, he got a smart guy, looked up at the shot clock. I'm just going to get you inside. You're not going to block it.
Joffrey averaging just under 9 points and 6 rebounds. Mitchell coming off his 2nd career double-double.
Finally warning Garnett to stay off the extra elbows and shoulders he's popping people with. See if he listens.
Comes up with a screen. Now, a long jumper by Martin is off the mark. Looks like Garnett is setting a moving screen on virtually every play.
Well, he is, but he's the 2nd oldest guy in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he's a future Hall of Famer. See, they catch him this time. They've been talking and warning him.
Eric Lewis has the call.
So they actually call this one on Towns. Oh, see, on the cut by Kenneth Fareed, Towns gets in the way. We used to be able to lay guys out on that play.
Jameer looking for an outlet. You like him to keep his dribble going, and it's knocked away by Towns. Good defensive play.
But the problem with that pass is Jameer, even on the curl, was never looked at as a threat to score. We've taught that with Emmanuel, and some of the times he's done that. You get in that thing, you've got to sell in the paint, you're a scorer. Otherwise, everybody just stays in the lane. I mean, really, no one at all slid towards Jameer Nelson.
Jameer has the scoring ability.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. Now Ricky Rubio with it. 11.7 assists for Ricky so far tonight. Now Wiggins. Over the top. He's not a great long-range shooter quite yet, as the Manimal high into the night for the rebound. His 6th. Jameer Nelson has not been looking for a shot. He's only taken one tonight. And Gallinari doubled. Open is Jameer. Uncorks the three. Yes! Only when you need it. As the Nuggets go up by 16, 78-62. Rubio, dump it. And a good play by Freed, wrapping him up. Get faked out, come down.
Well, you come down and you got to be careful in today's NBA, and you don't do anything funny. And Kenneth did a good job. He went for the head fake. Good fake by Towns. I'm coming down on you. Let me just try to make sure I hold that arm so you can't get the shot up. Towns is a good free throw shooter, but still make him earn it.
Towns free throw good. Now a couple of substitutions. Bielitsa comes back in. Garnett goes out. Karl Anthony Towns, one of 12 active #1 overall picks in the NBA. And interestingly, the T-Wolves have 2 of them. They've got a bright future here. Now 2 for Towns. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds. His counterpart, Joffrey Lauvergne, 9 points, 7 rebounds. Back cut, Gallinari, powered up, no, but he's fouled. The Nuggets have made all 6 shots here in the third quarter. Now Gallinari will head to the free throw line, where he is very good. Gallo averaging 17.5 per game. He had just 10 in the first meeting, but 23 and 7 this past Friday.
We got a family night coming your way, presented by White Fence Farm. Family night packages include a ticket, 1 meal, starting at just $22 per person. Next family night is Sunday, December 20th. The Nuggets hosting the New Orleans Pelicans. Get your tickets today at nuggets.com or call them 303-287-DUNK, 303-287-3865. We got Graham back there. We got somebody else with him now. Melanie and Graham. Sounds like a country western song.
Gallinari misses 2 free throws. Martin for 3. Off the mark, and the follow dunk is good by Towns.
That's called let me go for the rebound, but not go for my man and block him out.
Gallinari's left wide open, and he drills it. Well, Gallinari a long 2 after missing a couple of freebies, and it's 80-66. Gallinari with 9 now. Just under 5.5 minutes to play in the third. Gary Harris, and a good box out by Joffrey on Towns. Give to Joffrey, here he comes, put it up, no, but a foul.
Well, how about that? Joffrey down there blocking out.
Yeah, he can run.
Involved on the play and then just kind of out sprints Towns. You see him down the bottom. That's the play before when he didn't block out.
Now a couple of free throws coming for Joffrey Lauvergne. Free throw good. Joffrey at 92.3% and limited attempts at the line so far this season. Second-year man from France. I remember he came over in the deal with Darrell Arthur for Costa Koufos, which has turned out to be a very nice deal for Denver. Costa is now in Sacramento with former Nuggets coach George Karl. You got Arthur and Lauvergne. Wiggins, nope. Rebound available, and Jameer Nelson comes up with it. Give it to Harris, streaking.
Wow. Levine gets the steal on the break. That's tough to do. And that Andrew Wiggins is going to be an all-star.
So now Darrell Arthur will come on, replacing Joffrey. Good minutes for Joffrey. 11 points, 7 rebounds in his 16 minutes. Darrell comes back in. Wiggins has had 12 games of 20 or more this season, Scott. 3 games of 30 plus. And he's from Kansas, so you know Nick Helling.
Nick Helling, every
likes
time
him.
I mention his name.
Yeah. In our graphics department.
And he starts wiggling in the seat.
He does.
All excited.
It's really exciting. 82-67. Gallinari on the run, and he's fouled again.
So now he's just going to take Wiggins. Gallo was getting beat up to start this quarter. on all sorts of screens, and he backdoored one time. Now Wiggins is giving him the catch. There's a reach in, there's a slap, there's a grab. And he's just going at Wiggins now and trying to take him to the basket. Wiggins' third foul.
One thing about Gallinari, he has a great ability to get to the free throw line. Made 6 of 7 free throws last night, 6 of 8 tonight. He's in double figures now. And he hits 2. Nuggets have scored on 10 of 13 possessions here in the third quarter. And they lead by 17. 4.5 minutes to go. Little hedge out. Nice job, Kenneth Fareed. Levine.
See, he's too big.
Explosive to the line.
He just sprints out. We know he can jump. He won the dunk contest last year.
Levine had 10 games of 20 or more last season. Mentioned this on the Friday night broadcast. He got a chance to start 17 of the last 18 last year. Really responded, averaging 18 points per game.
Now, we talked about last week too. He wasn't ready to come out of college, but he's learned on the job, and he, to me anyway, just seeing him last year to this year, is head and shoulders above where he was last year. Don't you think?
A very good young player.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like an NBA pro last year. This year. Last year he looked like an athlete.
Jameer Nelson setting up Darrell Arthur.
Jameer's got to get in that paint. I think he can finish.
Harris. Shot clock running down. Harris. No good. Tipped out. T-Wolves have it. T-Wolves like to run. Good defense by Gallinari. Choking off Levine there.
Well,
try it again.
Tell you, a little bit of a carry. That's not in his game yet. They kind of go one-on-one like that.
Gang who's in there. Arthur's got Bielitsa. And speaking of Barton, he's on Laverne. I'll make it Levine. A reset. Alley-oop.
Well,
nice pass, Rubio.
Now you got the rebound, you give it back. You get up 16, 17, then you just got to go sleep a couple possessions. And Minnesota playing hard.
Gallinari, way downtown. Gallo hits the 3 and makes it 87-72. Nuggets, 4 players in double figures. Nuggets beyond the arc, outstanding. Zhang, that's good. Corgi got a nice little set shot, doesn't he? Can make some free throws, block some shots. 87-74. Teams exchanging baskets here in the third. Jameer turns the corner. Now Barton, 10 to shoot.
Oh, had Darrell Arthur.
Jokic coming in, they strip it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Nuggets, apparently. Danilo Gallinari starting to warm up in the third. Unleashes one from Castle Rock, and the Nuggets by 13.
Lead, Joffrey Laverne.
Well, let's see how this unfolds. Andre Miller can run a team, there's no doubt about that. One of the great passers in the history of the game.
Oh, he draws the foul. Free throw line too. Well, they're going to call this on Jokic.
A little hand there, so Andre Miller
please.
to the line.
Eric Lewis is missing a good game.
Andre Miller, the NBA's oldest player. 2 stints with the Denver Nuggets. Free thrower this season, he's 90%. Now one more for Andre. Modest numbers. And he missed them both. And
bent down and played. They've lost a lot of close games. I was doing some research. They've lost 6 of 7 games, I believe. They are by 8-3, 6-4, 3-7. So they play close games.
Pass under to Gallo. 7 on the clock. Gallinari up and under, blocked. Wiggins, he'll take it the distance, won't he? No, hand off Miller. That missed shot snapped the Nuggets. Well, part of a streak. The Nuggets started 7 of 7 since they're 1 of 5.
Oh, watch Shang down low by himself.
Andre Miller, and his shot is blocked out of bounds. Well, Zhang was wide open under the basket, and they didn't see him.
Yep.
So 1.5 to defend here. Into Bielitsa. And Jokic has the rebound. It's a 24-second shot clock violation. So the Nuggets will have a good defensive series there for Denver.
And now, as efficient they were early in this quarter offensively, they got to get back to that here this last minute.
Struggled in the last 3 or 4 minutes offensively.
Lose Jameer. Jameer comes out.
Into the corner to Foy. Foy knocks it in. So Randy Foy steps into a two-pointer. That's 19 for Foy. He had 17 of those in the second period. Big shot there for Randy and the Denver Nuggets. 16 points off turnovers as Wiggins hits. Wiggins now at 21. Towns has 12, Rubio 11, Levine 18 for the black-clad T-Wolves.
Wiggins just get too comfortable.
Jokic, Barton, and Barton hits the three-pointer. So Will Barton and the Nuggets continue their outstanding three-point shooting tonight. They've made 9 of 12. Barton has 10 points. And it's 92 to 78. Five to shoot. Inside Miller.
Oh, you know what? That was not going to go in, and Will Barton goaltended it. That ball hit the backboard, but it was scooting out of the rim. Was not going to go in. Randy Foy just loses Andre. Seeing he touches it.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't going to be close to being good.
6 seconds to shoot. Andre Miller on Barton. Barton hoists set up a three. No good. Rebound, no. Well, neither offense lightened it up in almost 3 minutes. Neither team has scored. Bielitsa goes out. Towns back in. 18 to shoot. Alley-oop, Barton. And somehow he guides it in. Couldn't dunk it. He was too far under, but he got his hand on it.
He controlled it just enough, didn't he?
94-80. Nuggets first blood here in the fourth. Oh, Darrell Arthur. Oh,
and then the pass, but Barton is behind Costa.
Levine on the run. Blocked by Jokic. Nikola Jokic. So Shabazz Muhammad will inbound. Like to post up Muhammad. Gorgie over the top, he missed it. And another rebound for Barton. So Minnesota has now missed all 7 shots it has taken here in the fourth quarter. Papa Nicolau into Jokic. Jokic going to work. Over the top, yes!
And he has Zhang flying in there from the weak side trying to block, and he just lifted it enough.
Message sent. Nikola Jokic to the #1 overall pick, Karl Anthony Towns. Now Andre Miller, baseline, that's no good. Zhang the rebound. Levine, nice pass, and a foul. Levine has developed into a facilitator, Scott. He's got some scoring ability, but
I was just going to say, well, if he gets a little better in the pass, that one right there was a very good one. His athleticism, as we saw in the dunk contest last year, is off the chart. I mean, the shots tonight, he's been making some shots. He can do that. Now he can hone that ball skilling a little tighter and find people. I mean, he's 6'5", 6'6". I mean, he's a good-looking athlete.
Now Ricky Rubio will come back in. As you look at the numbers for Levine. Rubio back in. Last night, the Houston Rockets shot 40 three-pointers. Tonight, The Minnesota Timberwolves have shot 10. They've made 4. Nuggets have shot 14. They've made 9. 96-81.
They're going to call this on Jokic, who slams into Zhang, but I think he over.
Nuggets, their 13th turnover, but it's only cost them 6 points so far tonight. Trying to fight through is Papa Nicolau. Levine pulls up, tough 2, no good. Rebound volleyball into the backcourt. Willard, you can legally touch it. And a reset. Wiggins, he pulls up, that's no good. And Fareed up high. 8th rebound for the Manimal. Minnesota 0 for 10 here in the 4th quarter. Nuggets have built up a 15-point lead. Foy breaks through. That's good defense by Wiggins. Wiggins with a tough stop on Papa Nicolau. Thought that was a foul?
Well, it looked like Wiggins either got an arm around him, or nope, he just knocked it out. But I don't know. It might be out on Wiggins.
Nuggets have turned it over. I'm sorry, Scott. You got it.
Now, 5th turnover just in the quarter. Thank goodness that Minnesota is yet to make
Towns
a shot until there.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns finally hits at the 6:40 mark.
And the turnovers have come by a little more pressure by Minnesota.
Battling for the rebound, it's out of bounds. It'll go to the T-Wolves. Nuggets not out of the woods yet here.
Now, Minnesota, for missing their first 10 shots, and you still are only looking at a 13-point lead, and you started with 12. Which, okay, so your 5 turnovers, the defense have allowed you to stay in the game. And Timber really not handling the pressure well in the 4th quarter.
Gallinari is back in. Wiggins. And he is fouled. Boy, Wiggins is quick.
I thought he may have did a little bunny hopping pea patch thing. Let's see. 1, 2,
Nearly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot should have been a travel. Jameer Nelson can tell Murad Koga that that's exactly what he did, but he said I was looking at it, I didn't see it.
One more coming for Wiggins. He's looking for his 23rd point.
Yeah, if Wiggins starting 0 for 10 the quarter, they're actually winning the quarter. And that's what turnovers do, the empty possessions. You're just scoring half those turnovers, the game might be through.
I just got to get something going to the basket here. Barton by Laverne, or making Levine and a foul. A lot of fouls here in the 4th quarter.
Watch the body. A little crossover is going to go.
Barton at the free throw line. So good news for Denver. The T-Wolves out of fouls. The Nuggets at the free throw line tonight have made 9 of 15. Not great as Gary Harris comes back on, replacing Nikola Jokic.
Here's an interesting thing. Let's see if Denver can do it defensively. They got Fareed and Gallo are your bigs going against Zhang and Towns. You see if Mike makes an adjustment over on the Minnesota sideline. They do, and they take Zhang out.
Let's correct the Nuggets free throw situation. They have made 14 of 20. 9 of 15 was the 3-point mark. And Will Barton gets another one. 98-85. Here's the story tonight at the line. Not great, but not bad. Rubio inside, and Manimal blocks it. Jameer retrieves it. Gallo's got it. Gallinari's got Rudesh on him. He likes that. Gallo, 3-pointer. Missed it. Levine, the rebound. Zach Levine, pull up. That's good.
Well, Fareed just let him get to the free throw line and just watched him. Levine's making those little mid-range jump shots. Rubio just all over Jameer.
Fareed out to Barton. Behind his back. Gary Harris to beat the clock. No, loose ball through his legs.
Another turnover. Denver's in trouble right here.
I think so too. Rubio on the dribble drive, and he draws the foul.
Too many quick shots, too many one-on-ones, and the offense turned stagnant for the Denver Nuggets. 98-87, 11-point lead. They're trying to hold on.
Remaining in this one, Nuggets by 11. Let's give you our Subway sub of the game. No doubt about it, Randy Foy's best game this season. He's got 19 points. 17 of those were in the second quarter, where he made 5 3-pointers. He made 7 of 8 overall. A couple of rebounds, couple of assists. Randy Foy, our Subway sub of the game. Now the Nuggets, who have gone a bit dry offensively, and maybe, Scott, you think about playing last night in Denver, flying, getting here late. Nuggets maybe running on fumes here, trying to hang on.
Well, 6 turnovers in this quarter. Now, luckily, Minnesota's only scored a couple. Denver fading, and you can't put the horse in the barn before you brush him down and dry him off. Just 7 shots in the quarter. Now a single-digit lead with 5 minutes to go if Rubio makes it here.
T-Wolves a 9-2 scoring run in the last 3 minutes. And the first time the lead has been under 10 since midway through the second quarter at 46-37. Big time down for Denver here. Long range, yes. Jameer Nelson nails it. 101-89. Huge shot for Jameer Nelson.
They're going to look for Wiggins.
Why not? Levine inside. Manimal got it, and he saves it. Give Manimal either a steal or a block shot. They give him a block, his 3rd of the night. Fareed 15 points, 9 rebounds, and he's 1 board for a double-double. 8 to shoot. Fareed's got it. Nobody on him. Come underneath, and he's fouled. That's always a big surprise when you take a look and nobody's guarding you. Let's go back to the block.
Oh, this is pretty good. Levine going to try to create some contact, jump in. He actually was losing it as he's going up. And down on the other end.
Kenneth is 1 rebound away from his 100th double-double as a Denver Nugget. And the free throw is perfect. Well, Kenneth at the line tonight, 4 of 7. Nuggets overall 16 of 22. Okay, looked like, wow, Calvin Murphy on that one, Scotty. 2 swishes, and it's 103-89. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Levine slips. Towns a manly man rebound. And I think the foul's going to be on Fareed. He was tied up underneath Towns and went right over the top.
Well, you don't see that very often when a guy from behind the guy gets the foul. Let's see, Levine kind of gets in there and loses his feet right there. See Towns right there kind of pushing. That's unusual.
Towns free throw good. T-Wolves have made 22 of 28 tonight. Now Towns looking for his 16th point. He's got it. Nice to have big men that can make free throws. That's for sure. Will Barton handling. 103-91 Denver. Jameer covered by Rubio, now picked up by Levine. 5 to shoot. Jameer breaks through, floated up, got it!
Wow. Just a little hesitation out at about the three-point line. Levine just bid on.
Michael Malone likes to talk about veteran leadership, particularly at the point position. He knows Emmanuel Mudiay is 19 and a rookie. But Jameer Nelson stripped it, and Harris comes up with it. Jameer got the hand in, and now Gallo's got it. And the Nuggets leading by 14 with 3:09 to play. Gallinari behind the back.
Oh my goodness. But you hear the slap from here. Gallo's looking at no-gut or go-gut. What is it?
Kogut.
Yeah, him for the whistle. Watch his little behind the back right here goes. He slapped his left arm, no call.
6 to shoot. Jameer from the corner, got it! Two-pointer for Jameer Nelson. So Jameer, as he usually does, coming on late, he's got 10 points. Nuggets on a 9-2 scoring run. 2:45 remaining. A 16-point lead for the good guys. Stripped again.
Right to Towns.
Wow. 107-93. Towns with 18. Jameer Nelson puts it up quickly. No, free. Yes. So the life has gone out of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Denver Nuggets on a back-to-back. Fareed's got his double-double. But it's Jameer Nelson leading the way late. The three. The driving floater. And one more. Bam! Nuggets by 16. 7-4 run in the last 2.5 minutes. All the points scored by Jameer Nelson and Kenneth Faried. Time now to take a look at our drive of the game presented by Cooney Lexus of Greenwood Village. It's Will Barton setting sail. Will O. Rama. When he does this, it's O. Rama. When he's long distance, it's Will the Drill. Our Cooney Lexus of Greenwood Village drive of the game. Barton 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
The guy in front of us is getting kicked out of the game and being escorted by security. Went over to one of the officials and said something or did something. We got holiday packs on sale now. Graham and Melody sitting back there at the old house at the cribbo and saying, hey, give us a call. 303-287-DUNK. 303-287-3865. Snow, sleep. They're the mailman of the representative standing by right there. You get the Warriors, Thunders, Bulls, Celtics. You get a Nuggets beanie, a t-shirt. What a perfect holiday gift. Get online at nuggets.com as always, or 303-287-3865. Make Graham happy.
Andre Miller back in. Nuggets by 16. Gorgie Zhang, little set shot.
He makes that miss.
Yeah, he's very good at that. So Gorgie Zhang, just his 4th point. KeyBank's key stat tonight, Nuggets shooting 58%. That is key. Plus 13 in the percentage department.
Payne is going to get the foul away from the ball. He was riding Gallo all the way down the court and bopped him down on the baseline.
Gallinari will shoot a couple here. Nuggets offense has been cooking recently. Got 109 tonight. They scored 114 last night. And getting good shots, Scott, in the scheme of the offense.
And really, except for about the first 3 or 4, 5 minutes of this quarter, where the offense got in that kind of stationary, not move kind of mode, have been pretty solid. And like you said, already have 110.
Dump it into Payne, and they give him a concession basket. Don't forget, the Toyota locker room report is coming up next. Todd and Bill there to discuss this. Had a jubilant press conference last night. The Nuggets trying to go back-to-back and sweep the so-called Star Wars series.
Oh.
Yeah, Star Wars at Pepsi last night. Star Wars here at the Target Center tonight.
Well, I think the last time they played Minnesota was Star Wars night at the Pepsi Center.
In any event, both Star Wars nights won by the Denver Nuggets.
Well, not yet. You got a minute 12, and you don't want to just be silly these last few ticks.
So Scott, you are concerned with a minute 12 remaining, and the Nuggets with a 13-point lead.
Well,
just asking.
Listen. I always look out for that fat lady, and I remember a game in Detroit a few years ago when Rasheed Wallace heaved one after a steal with 1 second, went into overtime and lost. So I'm waiting and looking for that fat lady to sing before I say anything. You know what I'm saying?
Payne going to try it again. He's got it. So not exactly full court pressure by the Timberwolves. Maybe they hear the fat lady singing in the background here. 1 minute to play. Reed's got his double-double, 100th of his career. And a foul on Andre Miller. Reed's got 19 and 10. Foy's got 19. Barton with 14 and 7. Nelson with 10 and 4. Gallinari with 15. Laverne with 11 and 7. Gallinari was 8 of 11 at the line. Oh, check that. That's Papa Nicolau at the line. But how about Kenneth Faried, his 100th double-double in 5 seasons?
Be nice to catch Marcus Camby this year.
Nuggets are 67 and 33 when he's got the double-double.
Well, that says something, doesn't it?
It does. Nuggets at the Jazz Friday night. And the final 45 seconds. Payne's going to try Papa Nicolau. Nope. Outside. Rudesh. Payne got it. Adrian Payne, second-year man from Michigan State. What a night for Randy Foy. A bit of a homecoming for him. Right here for the Timberwolves. Chatting with some fans behind us, talking about Randy Foy. 17 in the second quarter when the Nuggets made a statement. Foy, one more time. No. And Payne the rebound. 7 seconds remaining. First miss tonight for Randy Foy from distance. And